Buddy.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I should have unlocked the fence. I seen you jump. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm used to it. I was like, if I put the ladder up, I'm going to look at it again.
No. I had to go do some stuff inside, but up you go. No worries. I'll turn the generator on. Oh, you don't need it?
I don't know. I'll double check.
Yeah, if you need it, I'll put it on. Otherwise, I'll leave it.
It's going to affect the audio.
Take your time. Could you?
Possible if I can put this slide inside.
Yeah, we can put that wherever we want. Yeah.
Because I was imperiling the spot to the left.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. We can put it further down. Or this way, whatever. Yeah. Have you got a long enough
Test.
lead? I don't know. Well, she was saying not. I don't think they need it anyway. So yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we did it. We did it the second game. First game we were on that side. The second game you weren't here. Yeah, we already put. So this is the second time we put it on this side. So yeah, it works better. I don't know why. It's just because it's deeper. You know what I mean? You see the other ground, and that gives you a sense of more space. No, yeah, these are, no, we're, this ground's 200 lux, and the other ground's 100 lux. So that's still NPL standard, but we paid extra to get the 200 on this side. So, do you reckon you can need the Jenny or not?
I think we could do it.
Cool, yeah. Well, you got my number anyway, so if you need me to come and turn it on, just give me a call. I'll be floating around doing other stuff. So, anybody else going up there? No? So I'm going to put the ladder down or leave it up?
I mean, if you can leave it,
Yeah, I can leave it, no problems. Yeah, leave it there, that's fine. Cool, no drama. If you need, if the refs want it down, let me know, I'll come and put it down. Thank you.
go, George. Come on. We're running behind again.
Okay, underline. Spread out a little bit. Fast feet. Go. Good. Press down the way. Fast feet. Go. Good. Last one. Go. Ready? Go.
Get a circle. Get a circle. Get ready. Get ready.
Go.
Let's go. Take it in. Make sure. Okay. From the start.
Thank you.
Oh, good.
You should have signed what you might just flipping to the back.
Yeah, I'll do. Yeah.
A very good evening. Welcome to round 4 action here in Springside Recreation Reserve, the home of Spring Hills FC. They're up against Boroondara-Carey Eagles here for a Friday evening clash. Kickoff is just about underway here. Boroondara in the yellow top, blue shorts and white socks, kicking from right to left of your screen, and Spring Hills in their home kit in the all black and pink numbers, kicking from left to right of your screen. My name's Han Solo. I'll be joining you this evening for what will be a very exciting clash here for the National Premier League Women's 2025 season. We're round 4 already, and what a season it has come in. And what a start it is already for Boroondara, who are quick to get things moving along here. So the lineup for this evening, while I see the ball movement from Spring Hills getting taken away there. Boroondara, we're going to have possession early. And it's just gone right into the far end of the pitch. So the lineup for Spring Hills this evening. In goals we have Jenna Ibrahim, number 2, Emily Jaramalu. Playing a terrific season so far. 3, Jacinta Tarnett Crook. Number 7, coming from injury, Rachel Gillies. Spring Hills bring the ball up forward to the left. So opportunity here for Gillies. Under a lot of pressure with a lot of Boroondara jumpers on target, but collected there by Boroondara keeper Mia Mossman in the all-orange this evening. Continue down the lineup for Spring Hills. Number 8, Emily Tanaka, the midfielder from Japan. Number 11, Olivia Anderson. 12, defender Natasha Dakich. Number 14, Sophie Papalia. As Boroondara look to hug the boundary on the right side. Good pressure coming from Spring Hills. Boroondara looking to keep the ball alive, but it's retrieved back to the hands of Ibrahim. 18 is captain Alex Sinclair, 19 Iri Yamashita, and number 20 Yukina Taramura. Boroondara looking for a different avenue on this end of the pitch. See if there's anything they can look out for. Retreats back to their defenders. They're looking to switch on the right side. Favouring that right side early here. Holding on possession in the back. While I do that, I'll go down the squad list for Boroondara Eagles in the yellow and blue this evening. As mentioned before, in goals, Mia Mossman. 2 is Emily Collier for Kanako Higuchi, as they distribute the ball on the left side here. Not too much pressure coming from Spring Hills as of yet. Number 10, Hayley Guetz, the captain. 16, Angeliki Hundalis. As Spring Hills looking to counter-attack the ball on the left side. Got a few numbers up top. Still can keep the ball alive here. Spring Hills on the left. Intercepted away. Side ball for Spring Hills. Number 21 playing against her old club, Saki Nagai. Number 25 already have 2 goals to her name this season, Drew Dempsey. 12 is Candela Ferreira Bass coming from Casey. 15, Felicity Georgopoulos, being recruited there by Boroondara. And 11, Priya Savari Ryan. Already have 2 goals also to her name this season. They're led by Luke Va. Spring Hills, their manager is Tom Markowski, and referee this evening, Saban. In the middle of the pitch, having the whistle and having all the power. Long ball on the left again. The chase is on. Collier. Too many Spring Hills jumpers. So now Spring Hills will retreat back. Stackage between Tamamura. And now they've got the possession of the ball. Third game at home ground here for Spring Hills. Mossman goes to her feet, directing direction. Goes short. Through the centre. Boroondara creating a bit of space and time here. Not rushing the ball early. They know just to keep it calm. Look for different avenues. Mossman not under any pressure at all. Treats to her left. Time and space. Dempsey. Got the ball stolen off her by the other captain, Alex Sinclair. And a rush ball out for Spring Hills. They're just going to clear it away. Collier. Ball intended for Dempsey. Too heavy for her to get to. Now Spring Hills can reset. Drumlu. Goes long to the right towards Anderson. Cleared away by Boroondara. Perhaps gained about 20 metres. Girolamo. Will she go short or decide to go long? Took her a minute to make a decision. Going deep inside the box. A lot of jumpers behind the ball. Still kept alive. Cleared away only momentarily by Boroondara. Ball is still kept alive. And a clever ball there for Boroondara as they have a chance here for a side ball on the far end of the pitch. Playing a lot of short balls under a little bit of pressure. Spring Hills managed to win the ball back. Deep on their left side. A lot of contact with the body here early. Physicality already is building up here in the first half. And the ball will retrieve back between Dakich and Tamamura. Goes long to the left. The burners are on for Spring Hills as they move quickly down the left. Unable to get a cutback situation in. But do draw in a corner kick for Spring Hills. The first one of the game.
Emily Sweet,
A lot of yellow jumpers behind the ball. Who will the target be? Bit of wind mixture. Low. And eventually cleared away by Boroondara. High ball. Creating a bit of space here. Spring Heels retreating in numbers. So, fourth game in here for Spring Heels. Under a little bit of pressure here, Gillies. Trees back and wonderful defending coming from Boroondara.
Set it up. Back into shape.
I've had some good chances here, Boroondara, for their season so far, though they didn't start off quite the way they wanted. With Heidelberg United losing 3-2. Dempsey and Savariarian. She is now woman of the moment. So able to get numbers forward. This is an opportunity. Can they cut it in? And Ibrahim, first collection of the game. Haven't had too much work done compared to Mossman on the other end, but you can tell she cannot skip a beat. So she's in the all pink this evening. It's the Adidas pink that we like to see, that we see from the men's Miami team in Florida in the US. And not a bad fitting kit here to bring on to the women's game here in NPL. That pink colour made famous by Lionel Messi, the number 10. Spring Heels haven't got to manage to get it out. And a big collision there, putting her body on the line. Boroondara was able to get their first win in round 2, winning 3-1 against Brunswick. Then last week lost to Box Hill 2-0. So they're looking to get back on winning terms here. Another away game for them here on a Friday evening. Can they start off the weekend with a win? Or will Spring Heels at their home pitch? It'll be the one early days still here at Springside Recreation Reserve. Round 4 action. Pro teams, Boroondara coming from VPL. It's their 3rd season here. Moving up with Essendon Royals. Have versed each other before, but it's been quite a while. Sinclair couldn't fend off her defender. And just a late tackle from behind by Dempsey. Free kick here for Spring Heels. Still keeping the ball live here, Spring Heels. Eventually no room, so taking the whole team on her own here. Quick movement down the corridor, but through the boundary, just haven't had too much luck for Spring Heels to be able to find a clear target. Credit to Boroondara and their ability just to stay composed there in that back area, not allowing any easy movement forward here for Spring Heels to get to, because they know the moment they can unlock, they've got targets up forward. All in the midfield as well as Boroondara on the move again on the left side. Collier done well here on the left flank. So Guetz, the captain, goes wide to her right. Too heavy on the ball, and Ibrahim can now reset for Spring Heels. Quick release here for Collier. Good use of the body. And in front of face a goal. That's probably almost a clear opportunity there for Boroondara to get one ahead. Ibrahim, will she go out wide or short? It's been quite a back and forth play here for both Boroondara and Spring Hills. Haven't had too much promising signs for Spring Hills as of yet. Boroondara looking to overcharge this game, get it on their terms. Two different styles of play here. Spring Hills opt to find targets in the midfield. Couldn't find Gillies as a reset here. Spring Hills been told and directed by Markovsky to let it go and have Boroondara just reset the play from the back, and then they can try to intercept it. But you can tell here the midfield is working tirelessly to ensure you can have those transitions and the overlapping runs. Tanaka retreats back to Tamamura. Couldn't find a clear target. The centre here, Sinclair. Can overlap the run. Gillies on the far post. Didn't reach her though. How many Boroondara jumpers around the ball. They've just defended so resilient here in the first half. Not making it any way easy for Spring Hills to find a way through, find a gap. Got 4 on the back. And that may be the game plan. Defend first, attack later. Dackage. Ups to go along to Tanaka. High ball. Eventually falls to ground. Dempsey on the move. Still Dempsey. Dackage couldn't get away. There's a chance here, and it's at the side netting. Boroondara. They are a lethal weapon right now. You can tell they are hungry for a goal. Dempsey creating that opportunity in the left flank. Was able to beat her defender, Dackage. And did just enough to get to Candela Ferreira-Bass. Luke Varr, you can probably hear it from the microphone, giving direction to his players, ensuring that they've got the clear message. One of the good side that they moved the commentary box from the far end of the pitch to this end, where we can hear every single comment. And Ibrahim straight into the chest. How are they allowing shots to be taken here? Spring Hills. Ibrahim, high ball. Gillies was a target. It's a juggling game right now. Still a juggling game. Eventually goes to ground. As Boroondara just gives the ball away. Dackage still under pressure. Ball intercepted, chance here! Boroondara keeping this game in their terms, in their attacking half. And Spring Hills just luxury of the defending at the moment, and they've just been capitalising on their opportunity. The only downside at the moment is they just haven't been on target here. Boroondara Eagles working on their accuracy, but though 3 opportunities going towards their direction. They're absolutely banging on the door. Spring Hills unable to get the ball as far as the halfway line, and Shab Saban calling the whistle for a free kick for Spring Hills. Tamamura to Dackage. Bit of high press here coming from Boroondara. Seems to be working for them so far. Spring Hills can't absorb the pressure at the moment. And eventually goes out of bounds for a Spring Hills throw-in, as one of many aeroplanes will go up across us here on this evening on a Friday. Out in the west, you're bound to get a lot of aeroplane movement, similar to when you're at Keilor. Used to get many aeroplanes during the day, especially on a Saturday. Through the corridor. Papali up. Bit artillery coming from the defenders here at Spring Hills, but they still just haven't managed to find a clear way through. Just tell Boroondara with the 4 at the back has absolutely been a brick wall for Spring Hills. They haven't managed to break through that brick wall as of yet. Here's Dempsey. Intercepted there, though. The referee is giving a free kick to Boroondara. Quick to move it along. Dempsey. Skip hops around a player. On target on that occasion, but not too much muscle behind the ball. But, gee, just took one inkling of hope there for Boroondara to get just a chance. Got to absorb the pressure here, Spring Hills. Boroondara running back with numbers. Spring Hills looking for different avenues. Retreats back. Tamamura to Dakage. Dakage directing players to go long. Gillies. Going to go on the run here. Still onside for the moment. Cleared away by Candela Ferrero-Bass. It's just been tricky here on the right side. Boroondara defending in numbers. Can they try something here? Girolamo. High ball towards Sinclair. Cleared away. Another chance here for Girolamo. Side to go deep. Spring Hills retreats back. Sinclair. 1-on-1. Tumbles. Still got it on her feet though. Boroondara. Can they keep the ball alive? They do. It's still in play here. Tackle from behind Gillies. Now the counter is on the guy. Dakage on her toes. And free kick's been given to Boroondara. Gee, how quick are they to make a move the moment that the ball comes in their way. Ferrero-Bass turns. That's a good turn and it's a good outcome for Boroondara. Scandella Ferrero-Bass gets one first here for the Eagles at Springside Recreation Reserve. End-to-end play. They are so quick down the line. Quick movement. Straight from that free kick that's given to them. They found their target and able to capitalize on the opportunity. The intensity, you can tell they've just been able to really absorb the pressure, find key targets like number 12, Candela Ferrero-Bass. Without a doubt, you give her any inkling of space in front to goal, and she was deep inside the box. Get one first, her first goal for Boroondara Eagles this season here at Springside. So Spring Hills, can the response be on? Because they went from one end of the pitch where they gave the ball away to the other side. It all came from Dempsey and Ferrero-Bass. Very experienced striker that they've come on board here from VPL. Comments, no longer a team, and Boroondara was able to recruit players like Ferrero-Bass, a very experienced striker, very talented in front of goal. Here they go again. Collier to Dempsey. No pressure as of yet. Able to clear it away. Sinclair looking up for some options. And tuck it away. Girolamo finds Gillies on the right. Asking for the 1-2. Didn't get it. And Spring Hills will retreat back. Dakic to Ibrahim. What a lovely Friday evening here at Springside. Normally a bit cooler conditions. Surprisingly, it's actually not too bad. Mix between people in puffer jackets and beanies and a few other fans in shorts and a t-shirt. So unsure of what the weather may be, but normally a lot more cooler than what it normally is here in Melbourne. But gee, can't ask for anything better to start off round 4 here at Springside on a Friday evening. Springside, Spring Hills, the home here at Caroline Springs. Spring Hills, newly promoted this season, and they've got themselves starting at the start of this game 7th place on the ladder. Boroondara sitting in 11th place. Long ball to the right. No one really there for Boroondara to get to. Must have been a rush ball, and Spring Hills can find a way back in the game here. Trailing by 1 goal. First goal scored by number 12, Candela for Rurif Bass. Repping the gloves this evening. Could just be... This is a very risky move here coming from Spring Hills. They managed to get it out. Opts to go long to the left of the boundary. And a side ball for Spring Hills right in front of the spectators there. High ball. Still a Spring Hills ball.
Get the other one. There's 3 there.
Gained a few metres here, Spring Hills. Sinclair. Ball goes to the centre, but so many Boroondara jumpers behind the ball once again. That 4 defending at the back has made this brick wall that's just been quite challenging for Spring Hills to really get away through. Free kick given to Boroondara. And it looks like Mossman might take this one for the Eagles.
Alex.
Goes back to Mossman.
Yeah, stay up, Alex. Alex, stay up.
I'll switch the ball on the right side here, and Boroondara have just managed to make the right decisions at the right time, execute it the way they want it. They change the tempo as if it will suit them here, even though they're playing on Spring Hills home turf on the synthetic grass. I don't think there's any inkling of win at the moment here. It's possibly why they've decided to use along the high, long balls. Just bring the ball well here, Boroondara, through the centre. Not allowing any easy movement, but they've given the ball away, and Spring Hills quick to move it down the line on the left. Sinclair. High ball towards Gillies. Wonderful first touch. Second. Intended target for Tanaka.
Emily, push on.
Just a little bit of ball watching going on here for a few of the players. It's just press would have been on. So just something that they can learn here. Girolamo. He's been instructed to go about 10 meters down. Long ball, but you can tell once again too many yellow jumpers behind it. Surrounding at all costs. This is going to be a very challenging game here for Spring Hills. How they find a way through. Got 3 up front. The Boroondara have got now 3 at the back. Bit of time through the middle here for Boroondara. Gertius, Candela Ferrero-Bass lurking in the deep. Oh, and what a wonderful finish for Boroondara. The cutback is on, and they're now leading 2-0. Spring Hills with no response, and they once again just so quick to move down the corridor. The cutback and the back post. You had 2 options there, Boroondara, and they decided to use Candela Ferrero-Bass, who unselfishly let that go for a teammate. What a start for Boroondara. Came in, game face on, knew exactly how to really punish Spring Hills. They got the defenders ensuring they know their role, but through the middle, they just find a way, a gap. It just took a little bit of gap for them through the center of the pitch to find clear targets. Team here in the yellow and blue, causing all havoc here against Spring Hills. Being just more dangerous in front of goal. Just more talent, more experience. And just don't know where the breakdown there for Spring Hills. Just leaving too many gaps open on just the back line for Spring Hills. Girolamo. Touch wasn't the best here. We're seeing from Dackage. Dempsey. Oh, good clean ball. Chance again here for Boroondara. Ferrero-Bass. It's back to Ferrero-Bass on the right, but it's just missed the mark by inches. She's just been on fire tonight. Back to NPLW. Back in the top tier league here in Victoria. And she's just continued where she left off. Left side, Spring Hills. Under a bit of pressure. Retreats back. Tamamura to Ibrahim. 3 Boroondara players right in front of goal there. And they move the ball quickly down here. Sinclair got the burners on. Passing for the 1-2. Didn't reach it. And Boroondara wins possession back. Back to Mossman.
And they stay on the right.
Not too much pressure here, Boroondara. They've able to create this 2-goal lead here in the first half. We need a game time to come for Spring Hills for a comeback.
Here it comes. Oh, what's your touch? What's your touch?
Collier
Good, well done. Keep going.
under pressure.
Turn.
Anderson
Right.
will retreat back here to Dackage. No, Ibrahim.
Emily. 9.
Yuki Tamamura. Option forward.
Striker.
We'll go back to Ibrahim. Rebuilding here. The play. Sinclair. Always got players on her. Chance here to hug the boundary. Spring Hills. A little bit of pressure.
Push on, Emily. Push on, Emily. Push on, Emily.
Long ball here towards Anderson. Good touch, Tanaka. Girolamo, high ball, deep in the box. Chance here for Spring Hills. Mossman defended that. Not a chance that's coming through, especially in the near post.
Push on, Rach. Rach, that's your player.
Goalkeeper's first rule,
Alex,
always protect your near post, and she did exactly that.
on the ball.
It's probably one of the promising signs for Spring Heels, but they've got to just get those numbers deep, and the first touch has just been spot on here. Opportunities like that haven't come their way as of much here in this game. Tanaka retreats back. Under pressure, Dakage. Directing traffic. Tamamura. Long ball, headed there by Sinclair. Anderson couldn't get on it. Kurtz towards Dakage. Still heckling on here. Dakage has to make the right decisions. To Ibrahim under pressure. In the box. Gillies. So many jumpers behind the ball, and big save from Ibrahim. Boroondara able to get 3 strikers in range. It's higher risk and high reward. They draw in a corner kick, the first one from Boroondara this evening on the left side. They are a weapon right now. Another opportunity. It will be their third of the half. One deep inside the box. 4 lurking just outside the box boundary. Saved firstly by Ibrahim, but then the second attempt has hit the side netting. Chaos play, and they get a second opportunity here, Boroondara. Decides to go for the short option. Second attempt, it's flicked, but cleared away. Only momentarily, ball still live. Ferreira Bass. Dakage, a long way from home. Holding the ball momentarily for numbers. Anderson. Under pressure. Finds Girolamo. Lays it off, probably to nobody. Now they're finally creating pressure here, Spring Heels. Anderson to Girolamo, the dynamic duo on the right side. Couldn't find a way to draw in a corner kick for Spring Hills. And Mossman for the Eagles. In the all-orange, will take her time to collect the ball here. So really no one on that far side to assist with the goalkeepers tonight. Retrieve the ball. This will create a bit of breathing space here for the players just to
Alex, you got the other 2, yeah?
reset.
Yeah, you got the other 2. That's fine. Emily, stay with her. 15, Alex. Stay at the 15. Now. Emily, 15.
Boroondara
Emily, you
found some space here. Collier on her own, waiting for a bit of artillery. She's going to go against Dakage and looking to find a corner kick. Third one, the past couple of minutes here from Boroondara. Gertz, captain, will come in to bring the ball in. Pretty much all of Spring Heels have come back to defend this one, including Papalia. High ball, dangerous ball. Shab Saban calling all the shots here, meaning has the power of the whistle. Pressure coming from Boroondara as they win the ball back for Bass. Making our jobs easy here for wearing the fluorescent boots and the gloves. Making it our job easier to pinpoint who you are on the pitch. With the Boroondara jersey, their numbers, I don't know if it's the colour or the shape of it, just a little bit small to read from where we're sitting. Just about 40 minutes in, not longer to go here in the first half, and Boroondara able to create a 2-goal lead. Here's for Bass again. Crashing through traffic. The tree's back. As Spring Heels momentarily win the ball back. No option forward. Can't really tell. They're 4 games in NPLW, a VPL side. Coming all the way from state leagues. Year and year again, just getting themselves promoted. Was almost being promoted last season. It's only in the final game against Essendon Royals where they lost to them. Royals able to get promoted. But a chance here. Sinclair runs into trouble. Probably took too long to decide what she wanted to do. And Boroondara able to clear the ball away out of their defensive third. And they win a side ball. Credit to the players. You can tell they've creating this movement here in the back line. Just applying enough pressure. Long ball. Tamamura. 2 players on her toes, almost 3 players there, but still a side ball for Spring Heels. Long throw again to really no one in particular for Spring Heels, but they probably gain about 20 metres. Boroondara just not allowing any breathing space right now for Spring Heels.
Snake in front of her. Edge of the box. Get in the box. Get in the edge of the
Short throw. This time round, Boroondara win the side ball. Yes, this time round, Boroondara gaining some metres on the right side. Handball not called. Referee saying play on. And Spring Heels can now win. Bit of time here late in the first half. Dackage looking to lay it towards Anderson. Cleared away. Sinclair just missed the mark, and Boroondara on the turnover once again in their back line again. This is where they're lethal. They're just so quick. Just to bring that ball forward for Bass. Lays it off to Gertz. And Ibrahim. Working overtime this evening. Footy kicks it high. Bounce it. Anderson. Tanaka. Starting out this evening in tonight's game. Boroondara couldn't find a clear target, and Dackage will go back to keeper Ibrahim. Can something unfold here in the half-time break for Tom Makovsky and his team? Something's got to happen here, or else Boroondara, just the way they're going at the moment, they're able to find different avenues. Not being too predictable here in this game. We can tell they're Really being creative with their style of play. But the 3 and 4 in the back line have been such a noticeable difference. And Girolamo gets her team a free kick. They've got to go here and they're going to act quickly. Not too much time to go, though. We haven't seen how much extra time there will be here in the first half. Dahic does have a long ball. Goes towards the direction of Sinclair. Boroondara opts to go play on. Too much to go for here in the few of the free kicks. Boroondara did have a goal resulting in one as they charge forward on the right side. It's where they're lethal. If they can cut it in, potential opportunity for goal. Here it is, pressure here. And Ibrahim right out of our line. Quick pass towards Anderson. Tanaka. Retreats back to safety to Dakic. Tamamura goes long towards Sinclair. Good first touch. Boroondara once more applied enough pressure. 1 minute of extra time here by the fourth official. Not too much stop clock in terms of any injury or free kick, so this will go only 1 minute extra. Don't think there'll be enough time for Spring Hills to get one in it towards the half-time break. A lot of work to be done in the break for Spring Hills. Girolamo. Once again, just a wasted ball from Spring Hills. Unable to find their target. They've able to win the ball in the midway line, but then the final third, they just haven't been able to really find clear targets. Something to work on in the second half. It could just be perhaps a direction that they're kicking towards. Maybe the school side could be something in their favour in the second half. A bit of hold here. Dakic. Staying composed in front of the back line. Just a matter of when the referee will blow the whistle at this stage for the half time. It's a big tackle. The referee says play on. Nothing to it. A lot of bodies on the ground, and this one is just getting a little bit heated here. And yellow has been distributed there. I believe it was for Boroondara Eagles Saki Nagai. So Barn just having a little bit of word there. Bit of dangerous play. This might be the last passage of play here in the half. Once again, Dakic behind the ball. She can go long here. High ball, still high ball. Boroondara clears away, and there's a whistle for the half-time break as Boroondara leading 2-0 here at Springside Recreation Reserve in Caroline Springs. We'll take a break and an action-packed second half to come right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Halfway before we go on.
Let's go fast lead. Fast lead. Back to me. Go. Good. And again, facing on the way. Right, fast lead. Go. Good, good. Right, last one. Let's go, guys, on the line. Fast lead. Go. Yeah, we're doing that now. Just both.
Ella. 3-5. Mona. Mona, here.
Eagles leading 2 goals. First goal scored by number 12, Candela Ferreira-Bass, on a lovely turn and shoot. And the second goal scored by number 25, Drew Dempsey, from a back post tap in. So Boroondara off to a terrific start here in the game. Will Spring Hills return and come back fighting? Only the next 45 minutes will tell. My name's Han Solo. Thank you so much for joining us wherever you're watching on YouTube. It is the National Premier League Victorian Women's Competition here at 2025 Round 4 action. And the other game that's also here on a Friday evening, Box Hill won against Bentley Greens at Wembley Park earlier on this evening, 1-0. So for them, winning at home at Wembley. What a day it is. And Joey Lynch was on that game. And this game underway. 45 minutes. Boroondara. Very close one there. Wasn't cleared away with the way they intended. A little bit of a rush ball there. But Spring Hills, I'm not sure what Markowski may have said in the halftime break in the change rooms. But something has to be done here to come back. 2 goals. It's quite a huge mountain to climb, but not an impossible one. If you've got the right tools in place and the right mentality, anything can happen. They've just got to have to have more of an attacking mentality here in the second half, because the first half we didn't see too many opportunities coming their way in the final third for Spring Hills, but it could be perhaps the direction of the way they're kicking could be a favour for them at their home ground here. There's another aeroplane fly over us here at Springside Recreation Reserve. 4 games in here for newly promoted Spring Hills FC. Boroondara, third season, in the top tier league after they've been promoted. So a lot of, since post-COVID, a lot of teams being promoted and relegated. As we did see Calder United being relegated to VPL, the first time in quite a long time we see Calder being removed from the top flight. We saw Spring Hills come up. Essendon Royals been quite a team to be reckoned with. So has Brunswick Juventus. Preston Lions also making a name for themselves. So a lot of VPL clubs challenging NPL clubs and making their mark here in the top flight. Good pressure here from Spring Hills. They're doing a lot better in terms of their intensity here in the second half. But what can they come? Will it be? A change of pace here for Spring Hills. There's a side ball right in front of the Spring Hills bench.
Man on, man on, man on.
Tamamura looking for option. Overlapping run. Working well for Papalia. That's cleared away by Boroondara. They're favouring this left side here. Spring Hills so far. Tonight Crook. Looking for Sinclair. She brings it to ground. Cleared away. Tanaka trying to work her way through. Building a little bit of chemistry here from Captain Alex Sinclair as she started off in tonight's game. Haven't had too much game time here, Emily Tanaka, newly recruited from Japan. One of the few Japanese players that we have on board for this season. Saki Nagai playing against her old team, Spring Hills. Did play and contributed to the promotion. Saki Nagai.
Let's go, Joe. Let's play.
Things are just building. The intensity is building right now, right in front of the broadcast end. Saban, very experienced referee here in the women's competition. In the blue tonight, officiating the game.
Come out, let's go, Shay.
Already given out a yellow card to Saki Nagai earlier on in the first half. Spring Hills managed to keep the ball away clear from Boroondara final third. I think that's just the intention here. Papalia on the chase. Applying the pressure against Mossman. Stay composed in front of the ball here, Mossman. Sinclair takes another tumble. And you can just tell the intensity has risen in the second half. They've found another year here, Spring Hills, but is it enough for a comeback? Oh, Boroondara able to keep hold of the lead. It's going to be a tricky one, a long night for them. Yellow and blue playing away. It's Friday night action here at Springside. Where Spring Hills, they're favouring and loving the night fixture so they can really relax in the weekend. Not bad here for even a lot of the family and friends and the broadcasted. Friday evening matchup is the place to be for women's football. Retreating back to Tamamura, who fakes it. Retreats back to Dakage.
Keep it. You're offside, Emily. Emily, offside. Yeah, stay.
Back to Yuki Tamamura. Papalia, overlapping run. Missed the mark towards Tana Crook. Enzor done well so far. Curling ball towards Tanaka, who's just cleared away. Boroondara clever on the defensive line at the moment. Ball deep towards Papalia. And just missed the mark once again. Just a little bit of frustration going on here for Spring Hills. They've got the right intention. The final piece of the puzzle just not connecting for them in the final third. As Boroondara will reset from the back line again. They've got four in the back.
Go, now, now! Go, Emily! Go, Emily! Win it! Fight it, Joe, fight it, Joe! Go, Joe, go, Joe! Go, Joe! Get going, Joe!
Boroondara, rush ball out. And it's been stroking there.
And again!
Yamashita just going to create some chance here. Spring Hills in the second half, and you've already seen 3 opportunities in front of goal.
Go, Emily! Go, Emily!
Boroondara wants to go along the left. Takage under pressure. Ibrahim Final line of defence. Couldn't find a teammate. It's back in Boroondara's feet. Taramura almost left her behind. The chase is on.
Hold her up, Jay. Hold her up. Hold her up.
Going to a dangerous area towards Ferrero Bass, who already have scored a goal tonight.
Handball.
Turn. Ibrahim. Safe in the breadbasket. Boroondara, just as we saw them time and time again in the first half, know to find a way to break down the defence. Spring Heels have shook them twice. They can do it again.
Make the run. Make the run side. Make the run side. Gamble.
Sinclair, surrounded by a lot of yellow jumpers. Taramura clears it away towards Papalia. And number 35, Madeline Reese. The substitute already got some fresh legs to be able to just to apply that pressure there against Papalia. So ball from Boroondara on the left side. Just taking a moment here to decide who to hit. Whips it in long. Back post. High ball. Good hands from Mossman. Using her height to her advantage. Never kept an eye off the ball there. The keeper in all orange. Footy kicks it long. Ferrero Bass. This time round, Spring Heels. Tanaka. Free kick given here to Spring Heels as they have upped the ante a little bit here in the second half. If only they played like this from the get-go, they would have had a different game. Back to Tamamura. Sinclair was a target, almost took out her opponent. Built by muscle there, Alex Sinclair. Get out of her way if you're in her direction. A freight train coming her way. A freight train built by muscle there, Alex Sinclair. But free kick given to Spring Hills. Tamamura leaves it behind for Dakish to take him. This is where they need to just up to go long. Use it to the right. And Boroondara absorbing the pressure once again. A lot of balls behind the ball. High ball once again. Both players fall to ground. Dackage. Long it towards Tanaka. And a Cook veers it towards Tanaka, but once again, Tanaka just finding her feet there as Spring Heels opts to have a lot of opportunity here in their final third. Why not just have the percentages of attacking higher up here in the second half? Didn't see too much of that in the first half as Boroondara find a different avenue to keep up with the Spring Heels intensity. Looking a lot better. Being a lot more vocal here, Spring Heels. No, the crowd, they like to kind of huddle up in the far left-hand side. Maybe perhaps it's the Spring Heels attacking side that they like to favour the most. On the chase again. On Dallas. Up to return the ball. On target from Sakinagai. And Ibrahim in safety hands. Shifudi kicks it out of danger towards Tanaka. And Sakinagai having a sniff at goal there. Papalia back to Dakic. Tamamura Gives the ball back to Ibrahim. And Ferreira Bass can unlock from here. Touch from Chamamura was great. And she wins the ball back for Spring Hills. It's a matter of where can they go from here. Here's Sinclair. Jana Crook. Back to Ibrahim. Sinclair. Papalia. Onside. Been told to move. Cuts it in. Near post. Right idea there, and Tanaka was lurking. But may have held on to the ball a little bit too long there. Papalia. If she crossed it in on her right, would have really tricked a few of the defenders. But looking a lot better here in the second half. Right, 9 minutes gone, and Spring Hills look more shots in front of goal more than they did in the first half. Though they turn it around, trailing by 2 goals. Boroondara able to hold on this lead. First goal scored by Candela Ferreira Bass, the second by Drew Dempsey, scoring her 3rd goal of the season. High scorer for Boroondara so far, Drew Dempsey. Wasn't able to get a goal in last week. And already they're up by 2. Tamamura looking to find Sinclair. Jana Crook retreats back to Captain Sinclair, who couldn't find a way through 2 Boroondara jumpers. Still the Spring Hills deep inside their attacking half, but the throw-ins just haven't really been on point here. Boroondara looks to clear it away. Ferreira Bass. Opting just to go as far and long as possible. Dahuge. Will she cross it back in? She does. And ball is still kept alive. Only momentarily. Rossman left it behind. Spring Hills has just got another substitute coming on, Holly Swasato. Coming on the pitch for number 8, Emily Tanaka. What is there a break from Emily Tanaka, number 8? Holly Swasato with a few fresh legs. Could be the game plan for Tom Markovsky to just have some game time for the second half. Already have brought on Mona Enzo and Isabella Springfellow. Now Holly Swasato. Long ball here. Chase is on, but still not cleared away here, Spring Hills. Spring Hills still haven't really been able to get it out here. Eagles distributing the ball well. Ferreira Bass. It's dispossessed there by Tamamura, who looks to lay it towards Papalia. Who's Reese. Wonderful touch here from Spring Hills. Can they move it quickly along? Sinclair runs into a little bit of trouble. It gives the free kick away to Boroondara, who is now quickly on the move. And the ball going to no man's land. The guy. Ball is still kept alive here on the far end of the pitch. Boroondara still got the 3 or even 4 defenders in the back line. They're out to make a change momentarily. Luke Var might have brought on a few players that's just been itching to come on board. Rachel Sturton being a few, Alan Turner and Elizabeth Rutherford. It's here Sinclair again. Second, a guy able to dispossess her old teammate, her old captain, Alex Sinclair, who looks at Tom Markovsky, just venting out a little bit of frustration here, Alex Sinclair. Got 2 goals to her name, Sinclair, to Spring Hills this season. And she scored the first ever goal in NPL for Spring Hills in the first game in round 1 from a penalty kick, where they were able to draw in a draw against Preston Lions. There's a chance here for Spring Hills, but Boroondara able to get numbers behind the ball. Numbers in the corridor. Tamamura have been wonderful in the back line, applying pressure against Ferrara Bass, who retreats back. She gives again. Wonderful touch again, Tamamura. How wonderful it should have been once more. Surrounded by jumpers, find her captain, Sinclair, who is now under pressure once more. Enzo, a substitute. Opts to go long, nobody there. Yamashita. Sinclair, good first touch. The burner's on for Sinclair. But will eventually run out of room and cleared away by Boroondara. As off come Maddie Reese for Boroondara, and Cicely Paraskevas is on. So is Rachel Sturton for Saki Nagai. Sturton will bring a bit of mixture here to the front line for Boroondara. And so will Cicely Paraskevas. Just create a little bit of depth here for Boroondara, as they still lead by 2 goals to 0. Here at Springside, the home base of Spring Hills. On 2 games so far in this season, or 1 game, what am I talking about here? Drew to Preston, lost to Bulleen, and won against Essendon Royals last week. 3 goals to 1. So not a bad start for Tom Markovsky and his side. But can they be beaten here at their home? So far, Boroondara holding on to the lead. And a wonderful chance here for Spring Hills, but it's cleared away by Boroondara. Very disciplined defence from the team in yellow and blue. There's 2 players on the ground here. The game just stops momentarily. A first medical break in the game. I suppose physios from both Boroondara and Spring Hills just going over just to make sure their players are okay. Didn't really see too much of the collision there, but this will just be a timeout break for the coaches to redirect their players. On one end, you've got Tom Markovsky, and the other Lucas Var for Boroondara. couple of games still to follow. Round 4 tomorrow. Big clash up, Essendon Royals against Preston Lions, and that will be actually down the road from here at Cross Keys Reserve, starting at 12:30 p.m. Then we've got Brunswick Juventus and FV Academy at 3 p.m. at Brunswick's home ground, CB Smith Reserve. 4 p.m. Bulleen Lions will host Alameen FC. And the final game, 4:15 p.m. Heidelberg will host South Melbourne FC. What a clash that will be tomorrow evening at 4:15 p.m. As mentioned earlier, Box Hill defeating Bentley Greens at Wembley Park 1-0. There's Tamamura of the border safety. Paraskeris bring the ball in. Target was Savarirayan. Spring Hills through the centre of the pitch. It's to go wide. Wasn't able to find a clear target. Boroondara. Appealing for a free kick. It didn't look like that was going to go anyway. Didn't see too much in it. Side ball for Boroondara. Defended away there by Spring Hills. Will they find a way back in the game? Boroondara so far just been so solid in the back line. Made it quite challenging here for Spring Hills, even though in the first 10 minutes or so in this second half they've just been banging on the door, but it's a matter of time of what door can open the gates for them. Can't get their heads down too soon here, Spring Hills.
Alex. Up here. Stay, Mona.
Boroondara will reset again from the back line. Short pass to Mossman.
Push on, Jay. Push on. Good. Drop.
Side ball for the Eagles. They've gained about 10 metres down the line. And Spring Hills looks like they've got another Friday night fixture next week. Yeah, going up against Bentley Greens. It'll be an 8:30 p.m. fixture. Boroondara will face off against Preston Lions, and they'll be back at home, but on a 4 p.m. Saturday fixture. Sturton brings the ground. There's substitute coming on board through the centre of the pitch. Free kick given there. Saban reaching out for a yellow card.
On the ball.
Second one. Second yellow card of this evening. First one to Sakinagai. This one going to Yuki Yame. Anyone that plays Yuki Tamamura. Ball going to curling into no man's land, but Boroondara appealing for another free kick. Play on, says a referee. Just hasn't been sharp here, Spring Hills, on their passes. Just rushing the ball. And something to work on in future games. Just tonight, they haven't been too composed in front of their opponents. Just frustrating times where you've spent so hard winning the ball and then eventually missing the mark. A lot of back and forth play here so far on the far side of the pitch. And Spring Hills still currently trailing by 2 goals. Boroondara holding on to the lead. Long high ball in the boundary. And Spring Hills have gained about 20 metres. But this is just their been their night. They're able to win the ball down the boundary, but from then on, where do they go from there? Up on the box. Sinclair couldn't bring it to ground. Cleared away by Boroondara. It's 2 against 1. Rachel Sturton won the ball. Boroondara on the move. It's a one-way train. Sturton was blocked away there by Dackage, who blocked the clear away. Ferreira Bass was lurking there in the back post. It would have been one target to reach there by Sturton. They win themselves a corner kick. Haley Gertz making their way towards the corner. Opts to go short. Opts to go low. Ball's whipping in. Oh! Was that a potential handball? The bench here on the right side of the commentary box right now, which is the Eagles bench. They're gobsmacked. They can't believe what they just saw in front of them. Or maybe they can believe it, but they just can't believe that it wasn't called. Very controversial here. That would have been an opportunity for Boroondara to be 3 goals up in a potential penalty kick. Wasn't given their way, even though a lot of appeal coming from the bench. Fourth official trying to maintain some calmness here on this end of the pitch. There's another corner kick given here to Boroondara. Haley Gertz will bring it in again. 3 players deep inside the box, causing havoc here to Ibrahim. He's trying to direct her players. Can they get out of danger on this occasion? It's gone past everybody, and Ibrahim! Last moment save. Gee, that was very lucky indeed there for the keeper, who almost left it behind, had her body curled away almost in the wrong direction. Still in the attacking half here for Boroondara. Throw in. For Bass. Oh, Ibrahim almost left it. Dackage got the crumbs. Boroondara intercepts. String fellow. And from absolutely nowhere, from out of play. It's just an accidental kind of bump there towards Angeliki Mondalis. Referee Saban just had to stop the play, player down. It may have just been an accidental block there. 12 minutes to go in the game and change. A lot of stoppage clock here in the second half. A lot of stoppages at rather. But might be time is of the essence here for Spring Hills. 2 goals to draw, 3 to win. May have been a very challenging task. And this mountain that they're climbing at the moment to the top, to the 3 points, may have seemed out of reach at this point in the game, where Boroondara was able to get the lead in the first half to get them where they are now. But we've seen it happen before the comeback. Will it be on? High ball, but too far. Sinclair able to get a header on it. And Stringfellow was trying to keep the ball alive. Boroondara. It's high ball, so not much wind action here. We thought maybe Spring Hills could have an opportunity on kicking on the other side of the pitch, but the first 10 minutes of the game have been attacking mostly for Spring Hills. But Boroondara probably able just to keep it alive here in the boundary. So handball against Priya, Savari Ryan, and Dackage will bring this one in for Spring Hills. They've been directed to move along. Dackage. Deep. A lot of yellow and blue jumpers around. They're on the move again, Boroondara. Yeah, Savari Ryan. Trying to do the blind pass. Spring Hills. Mossman comes out of a line. She almost left it behind. This is a very risky play. And a last moment desperation defending is able to get Boroondara a clean sheet so far. But a lapse in judgment from Mossman almost was costly for the Eagles. Got to give credit to her fellow teammates to able just to get right back on the line and played the second goalkeeper role. You've really gone ahead. You've got to make sure you back yourself as a keeper. If you're going to come out of a line and make that decision, you know you have to be right. Luckily for Mossman, 2 defenders was able just to keep her in check and make sure that whatever happens, they're also there to help her out. It would have been a very costly one if that was able to make their way through. Spring Hills just applying that forward pressure. But is it a little bit too late here in the game for Spring Hills? Still trailing here. The only goalless game we saw was against Bulleen, 1-0. This is their biggest defeat yet if they aren't able to get themselves back in the game. Back to Dackage. Second last line of defence. Opts to go long. Stringfellow. First touch has to be good. Has to have a bit of artillery here. Referee being not one of them. Enzo, the substitute. Back to Tamamura. Papalia. It's 2 players. And a free kick given to Spring Hills. Another prime opportunity here for Spring Hills here at their home ground at Springside as they trail by 2 goals. This is a prime chance here for them. Mossman holding on to the clean sheet so far in the all-orange, directing her players in the wall.
Mia, be ready. Mia, on your toes.
Sinclair will bring this one in, lines up, goes long. Oh, it's cleared away. Still live. Sinclair read it to the direction of Tamamura. Didn't get there though. Stringfellow. Too many yellow jumpers in front of her. As they clear it away on the move here. Dackage. Finds Sinclair. Looks to pass it towards herself, which she normally does. And Stringfellow. Papalia. Turnover here. Papalia. Beats one. Finds her captain Sinclair, who switches it long to the right. Chase is on, and Boroondara win the ball first. And they're now looking for the counter-attack. Ball retreats back here to Spring Hills on the right side. Sinclair asking for the 1-2. Does eventually get it. Boroondara cleverly kept the ball alive. Loses it once more. Eventually referee. Just stopping the game momentarily. Boroondara looking for another change here. Could be number 8, Alan Turner.
Tom, she's fine. She's fine. So, Mona!
That's fine.
No, she's fine.
That's fine. Right, now, left wing. Stay to 6, yeah? Get area involved across the area.
Let's go, Nikki. Sorry.
I'm ready. Just in case. Is she alright or not?
No, she's okay.
Told us.
Number 5, Nikki Bozanovsky's coming on for Sophie Papalia. That's for Spring Hills. There's still a stoppage here on the far end.
I think she thought it was that. I think I'll play. Yeah, number 11.
Down, Fro.
You want to do it now?
Yeah.
Can we do it?
Down, Fro, girl.
Priya.
Down, Fro.
Raf, are we doing it?
Yeah, I've already done it, yeah.
Okay, free. Yeah.
Sorry, it's not far enough.
As number 8, Alan Turner will come in lieu of number 11, Priya Savarirayan, which has played a wonderful game.
When you get a chance. Mona, left wing. Stay up. Don't come back.
Late change here in the game with not long to go. Just under 3 minutes of normal time, and then we'll just wait for the 4th official to let us know how much longer the extra time will be. But it may be, or could be, or looks like so far, maybe a little bit too late here for Spring Hills to get them in the game. They've had plenty of chances here in the second half, unable to capitalise on the opportunity. In the probably last couple of moments of the game, you can just tell they've really applying that pressure, but it's just a matter of capitalising on it. Still aside to build the chemistry in. There was a late out. Julio Budiongo, number 15, could potentially have impact here in the striking. We had Emily Tanaka coming in with a little less experience in NPL. But nonetheless, it's just a matter of building this team to the standard of NPL against top-tier teams like Boroondara. Big game next week against Bentley Greens for the Spring Hill side. Another Friday evening fixture. Carter back in. Chance here. It's gone in front of face a goal. And it's hit the side again. Wide to the right, but an open goal with just nobody there in the back post for Spring Hills. This has just been their night. And that's probably the closest we may have seen them come to a goal this evening for Spring Hills. There was nobody there. Gotta give credit to Boroondara. Defending in numbers all night. And that's exactly why they've just been keeping this clean sheet. They have been just been so disciplined as they have. Just gotta give credit to Luke Va, directing players and making this kind of fixture. Having the chess pieces in place at all times. 4 in the back line have created a force field, making it near impossible for Spring Hills to find a way through. But they might make one last change before the end of the game, as we'll see. Hopefully they can come across here in front of us. 3 minutes of extra time added. Number 6, Zoe Bennett, will come on board late in this game.
Push up a bit, Nikki. Push up.
A lot of work to be done throughout the week here for Spring Hills to see what they can learn from this game. Tom Markovsky has probably already got his notes and pads out just to know what to fix here moving forward. Bentley Greens falling down just by 1 goal against Box Hill at Wembley Park earlier on this evening. So 2 teams coming from a loss. Can they bounce back next week? A new week, something to work on throughout the week.
Haley, you and Zoe.
Slick Georgopoulos, number 15. Laid out in this game. Zoe Bennett will have a couple of moments in the game to have her stats on the board. Stringfellow. Opposite to go to the left. Can they find a late goal here? A consolation goal, Spring Hills. Well, Boroondara, look how many yellow jumpers are behind the ball right now. Not allowing any risky move at this moment. They want to keep their clean sheet. Spring Hills holding the possession momentarily. And they get it over the line for a goal. Hensel. As they win the ball back, clear way through the corridor. Sturton. Waiting for a bit of artillery. Tamamura on her toes and so many jumpers behind it right now. This is now crunch time for Spring Hills. Turner. Springfellows to Tamamura. Back to Springfellows. Has beaten 1 player. And Boroondara going to get their ball live, and this is the final moment of the game, and Spring Hills still got plenty of gas in the tank. Substitute, Bozanovska. But it's cleared away by Boroondara. Final whistle blows here at Springside Recreation Reserve. Congratulations to Boroondara-Carey Eagles winning away 2-0 First goal scored by number 12, Candela Ferreira-Bass, and the second by the back post goal from Drew Dempsey. What a win it was, and second half, no goals scored, but Boroondara was able to hold on to their lead. What a terrific night it's been here for women's football. Plenty of games still to come tomorrow. Don't miss it, and you know where to find us. We are here on the NPL Victoria YouTube channel. My name's Han Solo. It's been a pleasure to have your company, and plenty of round 4 action to come. Have a lovely evening, and we'll see you all tomorrow for more women's NPL Victoria competition action.
Let's go, girls. Cool down, please. Cool down together.
Enjoyed the game, Dad?